We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Yelich.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So now Carlos Santana in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Neither guy given in. Here's the next one. And he fouls this one off. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Grounded weakly toward third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Brewers strand one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 20 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Nope.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Suzuki is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 15.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. From the stretch.
0-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rowdy Tellez. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Bryce Terang comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The center fielder, number 10.
At the plate, number 10. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Down the third baseline. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The pitcher,
Stepping up to the plate, number 20. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Another payoff pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready now, Christopher Morrow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now it's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. To 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs.
Off to the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up now, William Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. Happ is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Willie Adames. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Number 11.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and the Brewers are turned.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Number 17 for him on the season, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Suzuki. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Riding in once again, Patrick Wisdom. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 3-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 3, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's ball.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bryce Terang. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bryce Terang goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, number 10. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 home. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Swanson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in now, Miguel Amaya. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the. Now at the plate, number 20. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back. Left fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Happ has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Catcher. William Contreras.
Now in the box, William Contreras, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0. Nope.
Ball 2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here it comes. Christopher Morrow is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
No, inside.
Two balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Number 10 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Stroman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Looking at his career totals, Horner possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Keenan Thompson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be Willie Adames. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Number 3.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to 2nd and 3rd with 1 away now. Digging in now, Bryce Terang. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Number 36 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Chicago Cubs. Number 36.
He's set and the pitch. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let Ian Happ will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Suzuki, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 16.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. J.B. Bukowskis comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
J.B. Bukowskis.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Wisdom, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bellinger brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1 home. Shoots this one over to first. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mark Hanna is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Mark Hanna.
To third, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
To the plate now, William Contreras, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. For the Brewers, Elvis Figueroa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 59.
Now to the plate, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding into the box, Christopher Morrow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the stretch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jeimer Candelario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Jeimer Candelario.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now back, number 36.
Pete Armstrong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52, Pete Armstrong.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Happ has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. And he fouls this one off. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And a full count now, 3-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is a base hit. So good hitting with the runner in scoring position, and the Cubs have tied things up. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
Number 16.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He set the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santana is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So 2.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field. Number 9, Jamer Candelario.
Now Little will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Little.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
Popped him up. Candelario has a play. 1 down.
Up next from Milwaukee, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Count is 1-2. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Bryce Terang is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains tied at 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hobie Milner will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Monasterio is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here he comes on 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Is taken on the inside corner, strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Miguel Amaya stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in once again, number 10, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Monasterio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Monasterio is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Christian Yelich is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Number 74 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 74.
So now to the plate, William Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it is. fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that. And now the Cubs pitcher, number 74. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
The pitcher, number 70.
Yan Gomes is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Uribe comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Suzuki will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Three and 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Now batting, number 16.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. 1-1, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Monasterio is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Nope. Too high, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-1. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Chicago came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 74 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.